This episode is brought to you by Progressive Insurance. Do you ever think about switching insurance companies to see if you could save some cash? Progressive makes it easy to see if you could save when you bundle your home and auto policies. Try it at progressive.com.
Progressive Casualty Insurance Company and Affiliates. Potential savings will vary. Not available in all states.
Your day moves fast. Your news should too. That's why there's a new and improved Wish TV app bringing you more local news, breaking alerts, live streaming, weather forecasts, radar, and Indiana sports all in one place. Customize your news feed to see the stories that matter most to you and get the information you need when you need it. Download the new and improved Wish TV app today on iOS or Android and take News 8 with you everywhere.
From public art and live performances to art education and community programming, the Indiana Arts Commission helps make all those experiences possible. And joining me now to chat more about the Commission's work is the Executive Director, Miah Michaelsen. Thank you so much for being here today.
Hey, thanks so much for asking me. Glad to be here.
Absolutely. So let's first start with what it is that the Indiana Arts Commission does.
Absolutely. So we're an agency of state government, so we're part of state government, and our mission is to strengthen Indiana through arts and creativity. So we're the state agency for the arts, and what that means is we provide funding, we do programs, training, we support arts organizations and projects and creative entrepreneurs across the state.
Speaking of funding, congratulations.
Thank you.
Just recently received some new funding.
Yes.
Tell us a little bit about that funding support and what programs it'll bring to life.
Fantastic. So we just announced our FY fiscal year 27 arts organization support grantees, as well as our first round of arts project support grantees.
Awesome.
And that 324 grantees are from all across the state, and they're supporting arts organizations and arts projects in 73 of the 92 counties across the state.
Oh,
I know,
goodness.
we're
That's
everywhere.
a lot of representation.
Yes, we're everywhere.
So over 300. How is the selection process for something like that?
Great question. So it's really competitive. We only fund between 40 to 50% of the applicants we get, just because our funding is limited.
Sure.
And there's so much great art out there. We'd love to be able to support more. We have to work with the funding we receive, but it's super competitive. We have external reviewers review the applications, and then we select and try to distribute the funds across the state as much as possible so that as many people as possible can experience the arts.
Yeah, absolutely. Share the love. But I mean, even still, when you're giving out over 300, that's a lot of applications to go through when you're only accepting like 50%.
It is.
Wow. So let's talk about eligibility for anybody that wants to apply. What do they have to look for?
So we have two big grant programs. Arts organizations, got to be an arts organization, right? You can be all volunteer or you can be professional. You can be anywhere in the state as long as you're doing some sort of ongoing arts programming as an arts organization. So those folks are eligible. And then we also support arts projects, and that can be any kind of not-for-profit organization. It could be a library, it could be a school, it could be a local government. It could also be a 4-H club or a library, all sorts of organizations, because not every county in the state has an arts organization, but a lot of places and organizations in the state want to do arts programming, and we want to help support that.
Can you give us maybe a few examples of how that funding has been put into place in the past? Yeah.
Absolutely. So thinking about in central Indiana, some organizations.
You're listening to this podcast, so I know you've got a curious mind. Here's a helpful fact you might not know yet. Drivers who switch and save with Progressive save over $900 on average. Pop over to Progressive.com, answer some questions, and you'll get a quick quote with discounts that are easy to come by. In fact, 99% of their auto customers earn at least one discount. Visit Progressive.com and see if you can enjoy a little cash back. Progressive Casualty Insurance Company and Affiliates. National average 12-month savings of $946 by new customers surveyed who saved with Progressive between June 2024 and May 2025. Potential savings will vary.
Every day as a small business owner feels like solving a puzzle. One moment you're cruising along, and the next, there's a shipping snag that has you scrambling. But here's a surprise you will like. With Progressive, small business owners save 13% on their commercial auto insurance when they pay in full. So go ahead, surprise yourself. Get a quote in as little as 8 minutes at progressivecommercial.com. Progressive Casualty Insurance Company and Affiliates. Discounts not available in all states or situations.
Arts organizations folks may be familiar with would be Dance Kaleidoscope, the Indianapolis Symphony, also the Booth Tarkington Theater up in Carmel. And then thinking about projects, let's see, we support Hendrix Live over in Plainfield, help them do, they're known for their performance series, but they also have an exhibition series, and Arts Project supports that. And then we also, in sort of the project space, we support libraries, and we've got the Sullivan Munns Cultural Center over in Zionsville that we support. So projects kind of all over the state. We support a lot of libraries, especially in more rural areas. A lot of communities may not have an arts organization, but they have a library that wants to do arts projects, and so we support those. We support a lot of schools as well as 4-H clubs and community centers.
Oh my goodness, so it really is just all over the place.
It is over the place, yeah.
Spreading the love nonetheless.
Yeah.
So if somebody's watching this right now and say, hey, I'm a creative, a lot of these things apply to me.
Yeah.
I need some funding.
How do
you apply?
Yeah, so you go to our website, which is arts.in.gov. Our next round of arts project support actually closes in early September. We offer that program 2 times a year. So what was announced today were determined in June, and then there'll be another round of projects that we will fund in September. We fund over 600 projects across the state in all 92 counties every year.
Unbelievable. Unbelievable. Thank you so much for the work you do. Now, beyond the grants, what other programs and resources can people expect from the arts community?
Absolutely. So we're also really deep in work in creative aging, which is training artists and arts organizations how to provide arts programming to older adults.
Great.
And there will be some programs that will be announced for both artists and arts organizations to apply for that funding coming up here this fall. And then we also have a cultural district program that will be opening up for applications for communities that want to have a cultural district in their community. That will also happen this fall. We also have a great program called On-Ramp, and that is supporting creative entrepreneurs, artists who want to open small businesses, and we will have new opportunities opening for that early next spring.
Fantastic. I know so many creatives in the city are going to go crazy for that opportunity. So thank you so much for sharing all those details. And of course, we'll have that and more on lifestylelive.tv after the show.
Every day as a small business owner feels like solving a puzzle. One moment you're cruising along, and the next, there's a shipping snag that has you scrambling. But here's a surprise you will like. With Progressive, small business owners save 13% on their commercial auto insurance when they pay in full. So go ahead, surprise yourself. Get a quote in as little as 8 minutes at progressivecommercial.com. Progressive Casualty Insurance Company and Affiliates. Discounts not available in all states or situations.
Stick around, though. More